It's November 23rd today, just working on a half-section field just north of Chinook, Alberta. It's currently around +1, so the ground is a little firm, but it's not totally froze up. I guess the backstory on this land is about 2 years ago I broke it up. Bought it, and it was just farmland that had turned back to grass over time, just hadn't been touched in forever. And then 2 years ago bought it, broke it twice with a braking disc, and then hit it with a land roller and seeded a crop into it. And then this year was the second crop. It was Durham. See, this is a field ridge we're going over now. There's used to be two separate fields here. Way back in the day when it was farmed with diskers, and the ridge is what's in between what was the two. But yeah, so did the second crop of Durham, and it's still, the land was not smooth, still very rough. So a couple weeks ago I went over it with the cultivator, and I think I did a decent job of like overall leveling the land, but the cultivator shovels left some pretty decent trenches that I was worried about come spring when I'm ready to try seeding in. Just being rough, not having a very good seed bed to plant into, and so I'm hitting it with a heavy harrow, and it's doing a pretty good job knocking out those cultivator trenches. It's a 50-foot heavy harrow, got her down as far as it'll go. The most amount of pressure I can put down with the tines. Yeah, we're cruising along. I slowed down a little bit to make this clip, but we're doing about 6.5 miles an hour. But a 9130 case tractor. Could honestly pull it quite a bit faster, but I cultivated it at an angle, a 20-degree angle from north-south. So now I'm harrowing it straight north-south, and that's the way I'll be seeding it as well. And it seems to be doing a pretty good job of, like I said, just smoothing it out, giving it a better seed bed for next year, and breaking up some of the clumps as well. And this will be the last. This is the last day, last chance. I won't get the field done. It'll be about probably about 2/3 done, and then I'm just unhooking the heavy harrow, driving the tractor home, and the heavy harrow will stay out here till spring, and I'll finish it off before I seed it in the spring. I just wanted to get done what I could, take advantage of the nice weather, I guess. Because just starting tomorrow, this will be the last day of positive weather for a while, possibly till spring. Because yeah, it's looking like in the minus teens here for the next couple weeks, and by then it'll be December. So probably not till spring the ground will thaw. Because once you get down that cold, like once you're like in the minuses, even during the day, the ground will just become rock hard, and the harrows won't do nothing with these trenches. It'll just skim over top of it. But so yeah, Whereas right now it's doing a good job of deleting the trenches. This tractor here, this 9130, it's got a 8.3 Cummins in it. Turned up a little bit. I added EGT and boost gauges. It's got a full power shift and even a PTO, so it's a pretty handy little four-wheel drive tractor. The only thing it doesn't have that I wish it did was differential locks. Here, let's make the turn here. Shut off the GPS. Start swinging around. See odd little clump of straw that we'll have to deal with eventually. Should go through the seeder. If not, I'll clean them up with a heavy harrow and I finish this field off in the spring. Oh, yeah. Get the line back up on course here. And hit the button. There you go. If I can zoom in. You can't really see it, but the end of the field isn't too much past that slough. There'll probably be 80 to 100 acres left by the time the sun goes down and I shut her down for the year, I guess. But yeah, that's what I'm up to, and yeah, it's been a really nice fall so far. I've been lucky, I've gotten a couple snowfalls that have melted, and this last little shot of snow is keeping the ground nice and wet. So, and yeah, hopefully after this we continue getting snow and it sticks around till spring. The only downside of doing what I'm doing in the fall of cultivating and then harrowing is, as you can see, there's not a whole lot of straw left over to catch snow. So, but can't win them all. It's a matter of compromise, I guess. I won't have much time in the spring for field work because I have to finish seeding by May 10th because I got a turnaround starting at work. So as soon as May 10th comes around, I'll be busy for about a month at work, away from the farm. So as soon as I can in April, it'll be hit the ground running, getting seed going. And yeah, that's about her. Actually, we'll see if we can go over the hill and take a shot of Chinook here. But I don't know if you can, the reflection there, if you can see. It's hard to tell on camera, at least from what I'm looking at, but the trenches sure do get flattened out with this harrow. I'm pretty happy with it. It's doing a way better job than I was thinking it would. And then yeah, hopefully from now on it'll be smooth enough if I ever want to do any last minute or any final touches on smoothing out this ground. It'll be at least smooth enough I could hit it with a high-speed disc, go rent a Pro-Till and bomb over it that way and leave a perfect seed bed that way. But yeah, alright, let's see here. That is what's left of the small community of Chinook, Alberta. Used to be a pretty bustling town. well before my existence on Earth, but yeah, just like a lot of the towns around Cereal or rural Alberta, rural Western Canada, I guess, all these little farming communities are just all dried up, and only a few of us left, and getting smaller as the farms get bigger and get taken over by investors. And but it's the way things are going, unfortunately. Back in the day, a guy could live off of a quarter section or a half section, but you gotta get with the times and get bigger or sell out, I guess, which I'm planning on not doing. The goal is to one day pass this down to hopefully a future son. And yeah, alright, that's a wrap. Adios.